We're live.
We're live. Welcome SEO Startups for our a weekly Friday video. This week, a little bit different. I'm going to do the video this week, mainly because Kieran did it on his own last week and he got whingy and he said I had to do it on my own this week because he got scared. But we've got a little bit of a different setup. We've got more technical stuff, right, Kieran? Do you want to talk the people through what we've invested in?
We've bought a camera mount, a speaker, a light. We've gone all out. So apologies. Now you can actually see what Andy looks like. It's quite a scary sight, so we're not going to keep on his face the whole way through.
It's pretty sweaty here with these lights as well. So for this week's video, for the newcomers to the group, what we used to do, especially last year, is we used to do daily SEO audits of different small business and startup websites. We haven't done those recently, but what I wanted to do today was do one, I guess, live, rather than just writing out as a Facebook post. And it's something we do want to introduce back into the group over the next few weeks, over the coming months. We've got a list of websites to work through. So once we run out of that, we'd love some more websites. Hopefully you guys would like us to do a quick audit, but I'll let you know when that's the case. So today I'm going to focus on these guys. Kieran, do you want to zoom into the left?
Beautiful. That technical masterclass.
Okay, so today we're focusing on dojomats.com.au. So this is a member of the group called Sunny. So what I wanted to do is just take you through what we would do as a real quick SEO audit and just highlight some quick wins for Sunny. So as you can see, these guys do judo, belts, mats, that sort of stuff. I don't do judo, so I don't really know what it is. Well, I know what it is, but I don't know the specifics of like the products and the keywords, right? So first off, whenever we do an SEO campaign or an audit, we like to do a bit of keyword research. First off, to make sure that they're targeting the right keywords and that they're going to try and get as many customers as possible, right? So we've used Hike for this, right? So I've put in a few keyword ideas down here, such as judo belts, judo mats, to bring back some keyword opportunities. So we can start to go through those and go, okay, what are the best keywords that Sunny should target? Now down here, I've made a bit of a list, but okay, right. So we've got lots of suggestions on the left that Hike's brought back. And I've kind of nailed it down to this list here. Obviously, you can go in more detail. I only spent a few minutes doing this, but it's a good exercise to do. And you can see where the opportunity is. So out of all the keywords that I've found, judo belts has got the highest search volume. So that's 260 searches a month. And this is in Australia, which is where they're based, right? So that's like a really big keyword. So for me, if I was Sunny, I'd be focusing a lot of my content, a lot of my efforts on trying to rank for judo belts. There's some other phrases. Judo black belt, so even when you go to specific colours, there's still search volume. Judo outfits, judo white belt, and down here you can see judo mats and BJJ mats. So now we'll go to the website back here. You can see that we do have a mats page, which is great, but one thing that has happened that Sunny's done is he's combined a page for mats for judo, mats for BJJ, and mats for MMA. What I would do based on the keyword research is, because there are lots of people searching individually for those terms, I'd create 3 pages. I'd create a page called mats for judo or judo mats, mats for BJJ, and mats for MMA as the opportunity. And I'd also do the same for belts as well. So under product catalog, you can see there's a single page for belts. Could you break that down below and do black belts, white belts, yellow belts, etc., and try and grab that traffic? So I'd have a little play around with keywords, see what the opportunity is, and make sure your site's set up correctly for that. Okay, next up. So going back, actually, you can see these guys have got a blog, which is brilliant, right? We always recommend our users to have a blog. It really helps with SEO for multiple reasons, but at the moment, you've only got one blog on there. So you want to populate that, because if a user comes, they'll want to see more than just seeing one. And then also, it's good for search engine optimization. So again, using Hike, I put in the keyword judo just to see what kind of topics you can write about. You know, what are people searching for on Google when it comes to judo? And there's some really good stuff here. So 3 parts of a judo throw, how much a judo class is, what is the history of judo? These are what people are actually searching for in Google. So Sunny, if you can create some content based around these, create some really nice blogs, we've got some guides on the website on how to optimize those blogs as well, then you can start to appear when people are searching for these phrases. Helps with brand awareness, it can help with sales as well. Cool, so that's with regards to content and keywords. Next thing I'd look at is more of an on-site audit. Now, what I'm going to focus on today is, I think we've mentioned it before, but some people might not be aware of it, is doing this in Google. So what you want to do is you want to go to Google and you want to search site, and then put in your domain name. Because what this does is this brings back basically every page that Google has indexed for your website. Now you might think, okay, well, why is that important? Well, for a couple of reasons. One, you want to make sure that the pages at the top are your most important pages, because essentially they're almost listed in priority ordering. There will be other factors of how they order it, but the most important ones are usually towards the top. So the home page is first, which is great. Now, as you work your way down, you should see all of your regular pages. But what you're looking for is you're looking for pages that potentially aren't pages you want customers to land on, or ones you might have forgotten about. Now, this can happen quite a lot, especially for new websites. And as I was going down, I started to spot a lot of pages that had tagged on them, and then some more down here. Now, when I opened these, I got basically onto an old category page that had no products. So you can see here, this has got no products. This page here, the next one, exactly the same, no products. This next page, no products. And they all have this same block of content at the top. Now what these will be old collections that Sonny has created, but he doesn't use anymore. Now the problem is they would have been indexed by Google, and they still exist, and Google still has them in its listings, and users can land on them, but it's not providing a good user experience. So what you want to do is you want to go through that entire list, and if you find ones like these you don't want users to land on, redirect them. Turn them off and redirect them, so that you're not diluting your SEO authority, and also you're going to retain the SEO value. And then finally, because I don't want to make this video too long, another thing that we picked up on was speed. So speed's really, really important from a UX point of view, because customers want to see a fast loading website, otherwise they'll be off. But also from an SEO point of view, because Google know how important speed is for users, Google have introduced, a couple of years ago now, speed as a ranking factor. So if your website's faster, the better you rank. I ran these guys through Google's own Pagespeed tool, which is Pagespeed Insights. So if you go to Google, search Google Pagespeed Insights, it'll take you to this page. You put your URL at the top, and then it gives you a score. And what you really want to be focusing on is mobile. Now, Dojo Mats at the moment have got a score of 32 out of 100. So as you can see from Google's own ratings there, that's slow. So you really want to work on this. So this can be some real quick wins. And as you scroll down, it's really good, this tool, because it'll actually tell you exactly where the issues are. So it can get a little bit technical, so don't worry about that. But if you scroll down a little bit more, you can see the opportunities. Now this details which factors of the page are having the biggest impact when it comes to slowing down the load of the page. So deferring off-screen images. If that was to be sorted, you could save 6.5 seconds from the load of the homepage, which is huge. Serving images from next-gen formats, 4.29 seconds. Eliminate render blocking resources. I mean, you can work your way through this. And as you do, if you work from the ones from the top, you'll have the biggest impact, and this will really help with your SEO. So yeah, that was a quick SEO audit, but I want to take you guys through on video, kind of the process we go through, our quick and immediate opportunities. Yeah, and that's it. Nicely done, Kieran.
Space right at the end.
All right.
Yeah, hopefully the sound was a bit better. We had quite a lot of comments before about the sound not being great.
Yes, we did.
So hopefully that's improved. Video quality, as good as Facebook will allow it.
Yeah, exactly.
And we'll have a look, I suppose, in the future to see if there's anything we can improve there.
Good stuff. Well, thank you guys. One thing to note, with our video content, our blog content, we want to make sure that we're talking about the things that are really troubling you guys when it comes to SEO. You know, what are the questions that you really want answered? So we're going to create a Google sheet. We're going to share it with the group. And what I want people to do, if they want, is to go onto that Google sheet and list the types of topics or specific questions that they want answered. And then myself and Kieran will work through that weekly, for example, or more often whenever we've got time. And we'll either do a video to answer it, or we'll write a quick blog post to answer it. So we really want to answer the questions you guys have got, because SEO is complicated and there's so many facets to it. Everyone's got slightly different needs. So we'll create that, we'll share it on the group and start populating it. Good stuff. Well, thanks everyone. Have a great Friday, and we'll see you next week.